All right, James, little game action last night, and noticed late third, early fourth. You got a piece of Rudy Gay when he was on a roll and kind of stunted that process.
Yeah, you know, it's preseason. You know, everybody's trying to figure out their game again, knock the rust off. I know he's a tough competitor, and I know that wasn't all he can give.
James, what did you like about your game yesterday, and what do you think, you know what, I've got to do this better?
You know, I had 3 turnovers yesterday. You know, that's not good for any game, especially when we want to value the ball. You know, I know we rely on defense a lot, but when we get those offensive possessions, we got to cherish the ball. And yesterday I had 3 of them, and they came at pretty bad times. You know, one time they were up by 5, I think, and then another time they had a momentum going. So just figure that out a little bit. Other than that, I'm not doing too much. I'm not doing nothing.
When you look back at the game, kind of how the whole team played, what would you grade your team in terms of the process early in preseason, getting a run and having some successful plays in that game?
You know, at one point they were like 40-some% maybe shooting, you know. Yeah. So, you know, when the defensive grade, you know, we're just learning. You know, I don't really want to give us a grade yet because it's preseason, but at the same time, we know what we could do. You know, some quarters we had some flashes of what we could really do, and others we just kind of like took the foot off the gas and was just cruising a little bit. But I think towards the end of this preseason, we're going to be able to start putting games together.
James, how do you feel as a guy, I mean, a defensive guy, you know, a leader in that role? How much responsibility do you feel that, look, you know what, I got to set the tone for the defense with this team?
Not too much. You know, you got guys, pretty smart guys on this team. You know, Chuck Hayes, he's a big vocal leader on the defensive end too, but just take pride in it. You know, not everybody wants to be the defensive leader. Everybody wants to be the offensive guy, you know. So it was easy just to take over that little situation, I guess. But like I said, you got guys who are talking all the time. Everybody who shows hard. We got guys who are really coming off pin downs and chasing them, you know. And you got that. You don't want to let your guys down. It takes all 5.